As much as the boys and I love riding our favorite local trails, we've decided to switch things up a bit this summer. After getting back on the saddle and getting some laps in at a few of our usual hotspots, Evan and I decided that going forward, we will only ride new trails for the remainder of the year. Now, of course, personally, I will still be getting some extra laps in on our home trails anytime I'm riding solo. At my age, I need to ride as often as possible and work on shredding some of these pounds. I guess for the remainder of the season, we will just refer to this summer as the summer to shred and shed. Our first new stop this summer takes off at Codorus Park, right outside of Hanover, PA. Yep, you heard me correctly, Codorus Park, the park that is literally 25 minutes away from my very own doorstep. I've heard the name many times, but I always assumed it was a park known more for its fishing and hiking more than anything else. But I was definitely wrong. There's a wide path that loops on one side of the lake. It's pretty mild and in total lasts just under 3 miles. However, there's tons of single track that's marked from numbers 1 to 28 that zigzags in and out of the woods as you make your way across the wide loop. It might not have tons of mileage, but there is plenty of flow, obstacles, and little jumps mixed in on the single track that makes it really, really fun. It's like a little hidden playground for local mountain bike riders in this area, with just enough adventure to make for a productive afternoon without killing yourself on a hot 100-degree day like today. It's time to shred and shed. Let's check it out! Alright, so this year we have a new mission. It's plain and simple. We are not going to bike anywhere twice. We are going somewhere new every time to check it out. And that's kind of our mission for the rest of 2021. Let's just find new places and discover new things, and hopefully every time we do a video we'll just have a little info to talk about what we thought about the bike ride and whether we would go back there again. But no places twice.
Yeah.
New adventure every time. So today we're at Codorus Park. It's like near Hanover, I think. I don't live far from here actually, and I never come up this way, but I saw a couple videos and the trails look kind of cool. Evan's got a lot to say today.
Yeah.
As you can see, Evan is now officially a full-blooded teenager. What does that mean? Well, it pretty much means he's always staying up late and not getting enough sleep, eating everything in the house, and generally looking unmotivated about anything, unless it involves interaction with his cell phone. Today, he's quickly reminded about why he needs to get sleep the night before we go on rides, and why he needs to stay focused when riding on a new trail. Just a few minutes into the start of the ride, Evan already hits the ground. While trying to ride over a medium-sized fallen branch, with his fat tires that probably provide more suspension than my own bike, he somehow loses his balance and falls into the brush. He's also rewarded with a tick that he discovers later. Not a good start. Unfortunately, this is just the beginning of Evan's bad start to the day. Just a few minutes down the road, Evan doesn't notice a branch hanging out in the middle of the trail. He could have ducked under it, he could have swerved around it. Instead, he just doesn't notice it until it's too late. As he panics to try to get out of the way, the branch catches his face, splitting his lip. Then, while losing control of his bike, he's sent over the handlebars. The day couldn't have started any more frustrating for Evan.
Knocked my bike over. Alright, calm down. Please stand up. I don't even know that happened. Tiny. You saw it? Yeah. You gotta just coast over. I did. Your lip's bleeding like crazy. You need to do it, not stay up all night on your phone. I know what you were up on. I know you were. And this is what happens. Evan, let me see it again. Fine.
After a little morning drama and a few spills, we were finally able to get our first ride underway. It was a rough start for sure, but after that wake-up call, we were finally able to stay on track. Literally.
We went that way to start. We came back that way. This time we'll go that way. Okay? And that'll take us kind of over there. But yeah, that's what we want to do. We basically want to just do that. Okay? So that way our day will end up with about probably just under 6 miles. It'll be a total of about 5 and some change maybe, depending on how. Alright, so our first 2 minutes on this ride at Codorus started with, was the first injury what was the first one?
First one was just I like fell into the bush.
Oh, Evan lost his balance trying to go over a log or something or whatever, and he kind of went over and just lost his balance and fell in the bushes, and he might have gotten a scrape on his arm, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where's that at? Oh, yeah, just a little scrape there. No big deal.
I
And
didn't
then
even know that second one happened. I knew the twig like did part of it. I don't know how the bike flipped over. Like there was nothing there.
Yeah. So yeah, he was after he got up, already frustrated about the first loss of balance. He kept going, and we went past this piece of a tree that was kind of sticking out onto the pathway, and I thought it just swiped his helmet, but somehow it swiped his bike and his feeding.
I think it swiped my lip at first.
It swiped his face. Yeah. Look, let's see. Let's take a look at that lip. Let me see. Yeah, you can see the slice right there. Anyway, it kind of sliced his lip and was bleeding, kind of yucky for a second, and then he got up even more frustrated. And I think that woke him up though, finally. All right, we're going on round 2 now. Hopefully this will go better than our first couple miles. We only did like 2.5 miles. Got off to a rocky start with Evan having 2 crashes in 3 minutes, but he's doing better. He's got food in him. He's got water in him. He's got Gatorade in him. He's got no excuses this time. It's time for him to shred. Are you gonna shred?
Excuses.
You gonna shred?
Yeah.
You gonna shred?
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright, so we just started this other area, and I think we found the fun area. Again, we're not really here to try to work on our jumping because we're out of shape and we need to ride. But there are some ridiculous jumps here that are, you know, fun in a playful way for kids to practice. I feel like Ryan and David would love it here in this section, specifically this section.
Yeah.
And I feel like when Evan gets his confidence back, he'll love it too. All right, let's try this again. All right. And look to your left. As Evan says, water. Okay. Well,
we came out to this awesome scene right here. Got a beautiful view of the lake. It's actually a lot closer than it looks. But yeah, lots of jumps around here. Lots of, you know, some steep drops, you know, here and there. I mean, the trails are in great shape. It's not overgrown. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty freaking awesome out here. What do you think, Evan?
Yep.
He's wicked.
Yeah. Nice.
He digs it. Yes, he's still asleep and a zombie today. And hey, give him some advice of what he should do the night before he goes mountain biking. Staying up talking to his girlfriend on the phone till 3 in the morning, probably not a good idea. Anyway, let's keep checking it out.
Oop, Skippy. You got it. Cool. Cool. Keep going. You got it. Nice. All right, bud. Now we're flowing. It's faster. All right. Oh, wait a minute. That's all right. This will be a quicker route. Despite 97 degrees and not knowing where the fuck we were going, and it was pretty awesome.
It wasn't a lot of miles. Like in total, we probably only did maybe a total of, like, if we were lucky, 5 miles maybe. But it was a lot of, I mean, they were good trails. They were in good shape. A lot of stuff to ride over and jump over, a little bit of flow. The flow would have been better if we knew where the hell we were going, but we didn't, so we had to keep stopping and checking. But regardless, it was pretty awesome. Almost got run over by a deer. It's a good place to go just to get some laps in, play around, dump some water on yourself, and call it a day. I mean, I liked it. What do you got to say, Evan? I did all the talking.
This water's like actually burning my hand. Dude, that's like hot. Dude, it's actually hot. It actually hurts. Oh my god. It actually hurts. It's like on my stomach.
Is it like somebody throwing? Is it like somebody throwing coffee on you?
Yes, it's like that hot.
Oh, baby!